racing fans. Today a bit of a different stream. I still got a few races that I have to show, and instead of making videos of them, I would like to show them in this stream as a bit of a roundup. This one I will save. It's the it's the Fukufrenzy of Saint Croix, and that will be a video. But yeah, it's mainly the GT Open Championship and the the ISRL Group 4 and the Marmite Cup that I want to show. So without further ado, let's start up the first one, and it will be the GT Open Group 3 race at the Red Bull Ring. Yeah, the reason why I'm doing this is because making the videos is taking too much time and energy, and I really want to do more streaming instead of making videos. So that's why I'm making a little roundup. Just one more little thing. Doing only the race info. And yeah, as you can see, we are in the rain. As usual, EF the Dutch makes a false start, giving us P2. And it's very nice of him. Ryan was pretty quick. For myself, I did pretty good lap times. Yeah, not hating the rain, pretty much liking the rain, but still not easy to drive in the rain, especially in this game. It gets very slippery. You see battle with Smyrny and Ari, and AF the Dutch right behind. Let's see if we can look at that battle a bit. Ari going a bit sideways. Oh, look at that Smyrny. Totally out of shape. And even EF the Dutch is passing him. Oh, even got a penalty. Yeah, I didn't see this at all, of course, because it was behind me. Let's see. Got Karel. It's the oldest driver in the championship. I think he's around 61 or 62 years old. Very nice guy. Yeah, back to the front, Ryan leading the way. Me following close behind. Then Arie and AF the Dutch. Making the pass on the outside, or will Arie keep the... No, Erik. AF the Dutch taking the position. A pretty amazing driver, Mr. the Dutch. Really quick. Scrolling to the field again. Looked like AF the Dutch had a moment. Yes. A little of a moment in turn 1. Arie overtaking for P3. Side of the car. Oh, Arie goes really wide. Still side by side. Very slippery, just like driving on ice. Corner. Difficult corner in the wet. Not to go wide. Now then will AF the Dutch walk away from Arie. Normally he would, but in the wet anybody can make mistakes. Looking at Smyrny, P5. Back forward. With the Dutch swirling all over the place. And here we are trying to be as smooth as can be. Even with the fastest lap. And ooh, just losing the car a bit. Too much on the loud pedal. Losing a lot of time. Really difficult to get it right. I have a pretty heavy right foot, so not that easy to keep the car under control. So look at Erik, AF the Dutch, creeping up. Now we will skip ahead a little bit. Again, creeping up on me. Pretty fast lap times also. Let's see, yeah, lost 2 seconds in the last lap. And Ryan, pretty stable in the lap times. It's been so long since I've done this race. It's about 3 weeks ago, I think, 2 or 3 weeks ago. So I don't even know anymore what is going to happen in this race. But looks like EF the Dutch has found his rhythm. He's putting in some consistent lap times. But still all to play for. Top 3 still in range of each other. And behind we got Smyrny and Ari still close to each other. Then we got Karel and Mr. Rashford way in the back. Let's look at myself and EF the Dutch. At the moment getting hunted by the Dutch. Actually going to the second gear in that corner. Always kept it in third. Yeah, I didn't defend because for me at that moment it wasn't really a thing to defend. I just wanted to try to get in the slipstream now and hope he can pull me forward to Ryan. every little mistake will cost you time. And as you can see, I'm not really consistent in my lap times. A bit all over the place. Every corner I could brake a bit later than Yves the Dutch, but as you can see, he is pulling away. It's a shame I can't go forward in a bit of a better way, instead of skipping 10 seconds every time. On acceleration it's so difficult to not lose the car. Yeah, getting in some sort of a rhythm with 2 lap times that are pretty even. But yeah, sliding again, losing again a lot of time. Skipping ahead. That was a mistake I made somewhere. Yeah, here. Yep. Totally messed it up. And that was yeah, around 4, 5, maybe 6 seconds. Maybe even more. Let's see what the lap time is. Yeah, 8 seconds lost. That's pretty hard to get back, especially with those 2 guys in front. You see what Rashford, he's at the moment doing dirt rally. Having a really hard time. Yves the Dutch hunting down Ryan. So I am pretty far behind, and having a lot of trouble keeping the car on the track. And there is Smyrny and Ari, not that far behind me. Lost a lot of time. As we can see, Rashford in the pitch now. At the moment only Smyrny has the intermediates on, and the rest of the field got full wets. And I really didn't know which tire to use. I thought the intermediates were better, but yeah, I still chose for the full wets. And Smyrny had a lot of issues, he said, with the intermediates as he overtakes Ari after Ari goes wide in turn 3. Let's look at front. Really nice slide of E of the Dutch. So it seems we got 2 battles in this race. The battle of P1 and 2 and the battle of P4, P5. So we skip a bit forward again. Look at here, pit stops. Hey Jan, goedenavond hier kerel, alles goed? Looks like I already made the pit stop. Ja, lekker man, lekker. Mooi te horen, het goed gaat met je. Ja, vanavond iets andere stream. Even een race roundup. Even een beetje alles hier op orde krijgen qua replays die ik nog gaat liggen. Van de afgelopen races. Got ahead after the pit, but I think he forgot to change his tires, or he forgot to refuel. That was it. He forgot to refuel. So he has to pit again for fuel. There he goes. No tires, only fuel. So E of the Dutch is a good shot of overtaking him now. This is gonna be crazy on the pit exit. Where is Ryan? Why can't I see Ryan? There he is, yeah, he's behind him. So now Smyrny, P1, didn't pit. P4 is my spot, going way too wide into the corner. Let's watch this battle for a moment. Skipping a little farther ahead. Yeah. Yes, I thought Smyrny into the pit. The crazy thing is, when you got intermediates or wets, under the car, you only can change into the same time tire. Ja, is een leuke baan. Red Bull in de regen. Skipping ahead again. Overtaking of backmarker Rashford. Yeah, I wish I could fast forward in a different way, but not possible in this game. Yeah, not much action for me also. Stringing better lap times, lap after lap, but still too slow. So we skip ahead even more. Check out Ryan and EF the Dutch. Yeah, as you can see, the whole field is spread out, so not much action for the last 10 minutes. It stays pretty much the same. Ja, ik kan wel. Ja, alleen de tussentijden niet, ja. Ja. Dit is het, ja. Dat is inderdaad wel jammer. Ja, dat is wel jammer dat de tussentijden niet... dat vind ik ook altijd wel handig als ze dat doorgeven. Yeah, skipping ahead again. Yeah, pretty much all the same. Snelste ronde en hoe lang de race duurt. Zijn tijdsduur races. Ja, nee, je moet echt van de klok links onderuit gaan. Ik weet toevallig, het is 50 minuten de race. En dan kan ik daarvan uitgaan. But yeah, EF the Dutch, P1, Ryan, P2, me as usual, most of the times in this championship P3, Ari taking a nice P4. And Smyrny taking P5 with a 360. Yeah, so that's that race. It was in the beginning pretty fun, but after a few mistakes I've made, yeah, I had no chance to keep up and make up the time. But yeah, it's as I said, the most of the time I am P3 in that championship, so I was pretty happy. For the next race we go to the ISRL Group 4 Championship on Spa-Francorchamps. Yeah, every race is in a different car. So this time we had the Mustang, I think I saw. And after that the Marmite Cup race was in the Infiniti VGT car. And I must say that was a really crazy car. Yeah, starting P5 indeed in the Mustang, my teammate in P2. Ja, dat klopt, ja. Ja. Ja, dat was ook de enige oefeningen die ik een beetje gehad had. Yeah. Having a pretty good start. But as usual, it's a fuel safe race. As you can see on the fuel gauge, we got about 60% of fuel. I think it was about 60-65%. So not blazing off with high revs, but still made up one position. Tried to overtake, but not happening. Staying behind. Go to the TV cam. Look at that, look at that. Trying on the inside. Going to the outside, of course. So pulling the car back. Whole field still bunched up. And again trying it in the ashes, putting the switcheroo. That was a very nice overtake. Left side mirror, you could see the car behind looking for a gap. But he is getting overtaken himself, and the guy also tried to overtake me, but that didn't happen. Big string of cars. Didn't defend because yeah, defending cost a lot of time. It's always keep in mind not to lose time and just slot in behind and try to save some fuel. Ja, oké. Wie is de bekende voor jou? Misschien de hippie. Ik weet het niet. P5, Screech. Ah, oké. Dus daar race jij vaker mee, met Screech. Making our way to P2, my teammate. Trying to save some fuel in the slipstream. Gaining a lot on my teammate. Hey, Wreckfest, oké. Daar heb ik wel eens een paar video's van gezien. Zag er wel grappig uit. Deed me denken aan Destruction Derby van vroeger. Wreckfest. Ja, bizarre banen daarin. Saving quite some fuel, but still putting on purple first sector. And can we do something about P3, making it a good podium for Team Perfect Strangers? Okay, lekker man. I said Team Perfect Strangers, but that's not the case. It's Team Mashing. That's me and my teammate Mashed Potato combining the names. Team Perfect Strangers is the Adventure Racing League. And I make a very big mistake there. Going into the gravel with my right tires and losing 4 positions. Oké, 20 multiplayer online wins, oké. Daar ben je wel even bezig, tenminste dat kan lastig worden, ja, met al die gekkigheid erbij. Yeah, so lost 4 positions, and at that moment I also noticed I got the hybrid tire combination on, and I don't think that was allowed, so I went to the pits to change my tires. So before the race started, I thought I had racing hards on, but yeah, it looked like I got the racing mediums on the rear. P9 zie ik nog wel vaker in de streams die ik kijk. Ja. Oh, ja. M3 guy, ja, klopt. Ja, die heeft ook zijn eigen YouTube kanaal. Ook wel een aardige gozer. Heb ik ook in een ander kampioenschap tegen gereden. Ja, goede gozer. Oké. Ja, hun zijn ook wel van de Wreckfest volgens mij. Ja. Ze houden ook erg veel van cops en robbers en dat soort dingen. Daarentegen ben ik zelf meer tegenwoordig van het wat serieuzere racen. Vroeger wel ja, Destruction Derby gedaan. Dat was op de PS3 volgens mij. En dat was, ja, het was ook echt een gekke huis. Volgens mij had je ook in Grid Autosport op de PS3 had je ook een Destruction Derby mode. En dat heb ik ook nog wel eens een paar keer gedaan. Dat is hartstikke leuk als tussendoortje. Yes, as we can see, P12 after the pit stop on the hard tire. And now we got a lot of work to do to get some positions back. As we will skip ahead a little. And we take one more position of Graydon, who is in the pits. And we skip ahead. And let's see if we can make up some more positions. But not gaining fast enough. End of lap 6 we can see quite a few cars, but still not gaining a whole lot. So you can see one mistake can make or break your whole race. So we skip again forward. At end of lap 7 we take another position due a pit stop. So now P10, and looking in front we see 1, 2, 3 cars going up Rouge Radion. Still have a lot of work to do. Oké, Graydon heeft ook een YouTube kanaal, oké. Ja, ik probeer af en toe nog wel eens een beetje te volgen wat ze allemaal doen, maar het is zoveel dat niet meer bij te houden is af en toe. Dus P7, 8 and 9 are battling it out, losing time, so that's all good for me. Oké. Ik ook niet, moet ik eerlijk zeggen. Dat zeg ik, ik zit al met zoveel kanalen op mijn YouTube dat ik het op een gegeven moment het overzicht een beetje begin kwijt te raken. Ik heb echt mijn vaste kanalen en soms dan kijk ik nog wel eens bij een andere om een beetje ja, hun point of view te zien. Zo heb ik vorige keer bij M3 Guy de race bekeken van zijn oogpunt. Dat we ja, een flinke battle hadden. Dat was de race voor deze race op Blue Moon Bay. Dat was echt een waanzinnige race die we hadden. Ja. Going to P7 now. Due to some pit stops. Yeah, if you like translations of the Dutch conversations, yeah, you just have to click on the subtitles. Yeah, so we got up into the back of Get Gaming and M3 Guy. So doing pretty well on the hard tires, but yeah, they had their best time. As we tried to pull a move and putting on some pressure on M3 Guy. With a beautiful sticker, Old Farts Racing. I used that sticker also for a few of my cars. And here we go. And he lets me go. Nee, jij hebt geen vertaling nodig, hè? Nee. Het zal wel heel slecht zijn als jij ondertiteling nodig hebt. As we see P3 and 4 in the pitch, and yeah, that's what I thought. I'm going into the pitch for the medium tire. That's yeah, obligated. It's a mandatory tire change. And we're going out again, all the way down to P11, no, P8, P9, behind Chaos Rising. Heb je nog gereden? Oké. In de dailies of zo, of GT League? Ja, oké. Lachen man. Ja, ook wel, volgens mij wel een coole gozer, die Herbie. Yeah, taking the spot of Chaos Rising after he has served his penalty on the medium tire, so not too bad. Back in the top 10. And let's see if we can catch up at Maris. Oh, je bedoelde de auto? Ah, oké. Ja, want we hebben hier ook een Herbie namelijk. Grappig. Dus je hebt in de kever gereden. Yeah, skipping ahead. Let's see if we can get some extra places from guys in the pits. Looks like, yep, P7. Ja, dat is die AI races zijn dat, ja. Ja, ja. Oké. Yeah, so doing a bit of damage control. Skipping ahead again. Chaos Rising still on my tail. Not much between us. Maybe a second and a half. It's pretty group behind me. Ja, oké. Lachen. Ja, dat bedoel ik. Allemaal van die breakfast mannetjes, hè. Ja, had ik wel het vermoeden van dat hun daar ook veel mee deden. Still holding on to P7 as we skip ahead a bit further. And not gaining a lot on Ed Maris, but looking at P5 we are gaining a little bit on P5, I think. Hansen, ja, oké, die ook al. Oké, lachen. Meen je niet? Rijden die ook breakfast? Ja, dat heb ik niet verwacht van Oleg nou. Dan is het echt om even helemaal los te gaan voor hem. Choking on some Coca-Cola. Yeah, lap 13, still P7. Not gaining, not losing, but bit of status quo. Going to the final lap. Can see the little group of cars in front. Yeah, skipping to the end of the race. Last corner, last bus stop. Ja, het is een beetje de trend van de laatste paar races. Dat ik gewoon domme foutjes maak. Yeah, so do some stupid mistakes, as I just said in the beautiful Dutch language. I came in P7 instead of a podium place, what was very possible. But did some damage control. Yeah, and after that race we had the Marmite Cup and that was in the Infiniti Concept VGT. And I must say, after the Red Bull car, the Red Bull Junior car, I thought it couldn't get any worse with the car choice of Herbie, and I was wrong, because this car is so hard to drive. The Red Bull Junior is drivable for me if I do some practice, but with this car I did some practice just to get the feel of the car, but yeah, I put up some assists to even keep the car on track. Amerikaanse R35. Ja, dat is hem. Infiniti Concept VGT. Dus ja. Yeah, we had the overtake boost, and it's a hybrid car, but it is really terrible to drive. I had the stability control, the ASM, and counter steer assists on for this car, as we get awesome launch in the last corner. Great going, GT Sport for releasing me there. Amerikaanse Nissan, okay. Yeah, going very wide in the first corner, and very lucky not to get overtaken, as we got a yellow flag already. Look at that, Mr. Creighton and M3 guy. And I'm a bit curious, so I will stop at the moment and go to, if I may. Ooh, it's already happened here. Yes, going back even more, and let's see what happens here, because it's one hell of a car to drive. Oh man. Yeah, this car was really terrible to drive. Oké, de G37 en de R5, oké. Nou, misschien dat de Nissan wat beter te rijden is, want dit is echt waardeloos. Yes, we go way too deep into the corner. Brakes are not made for this car. It's made for Fiat 500. Not coping with the speeds of the car. As we unscreech his rear bumper, so to speak, getting a pretty good exit, but he's defending like as hard as he could, tapping him on the rear, so yeah, let him go. Oh, and to be a bit sportive, but it's really hard to drive with this thing. didn't enjoy it much. Ja, 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 voor een brommobieltje, ja. Yeah, Screech lost his car as Chaos Rising is going wide. I was going sideways and yeah, doing this. And after that I will pause it for a moment and go to Chaos Rising. This was totally my mistake. I should have waited for him, but yeah, he unghosted. Why, I don't know, but it was total mayhem. I got a penalty point for this, so I did get punished for it. Yeah, totally dirty driver. Totally. But it cost me 1 point in the championship, and yeah, totally deserved. As we now get on board for a lap, and as you can see, counter steer and ASM assist fully on. Really needed it. I hated it for yeah, I really don't want to use any assists in this game, but this car was so terrible. When you well, when I put off the assists, I had a really over-rotating car, and I just couldn't handle it. I just went off every corner. So I thought, well, what the F, let's do this and try to survive. Even zien of die nog een Jos de Bos doet. Yeah, in this race is not much happening for me, except for yeah, the first lap where I made some mistakes, and here a little penalty to burn, and this is what I meant. This is even with the assists on, but without the assists, totally forgot about this, but without the assists it was even worse. It's really a bad car. And I also said that Herbie is a bit of a cruel guy for choosing this kind of cars and making us drive these nightmares. Ja, met traction control. Het is als je met het aanremmen heb je dan ja, heb je al een die auto wil continu uitbreken. Het is niet eens met het gas geven, maar het is echt met het insturen. Hij heeft gewoon te veel rotatie. Die achterkant die is ongelooflijk los. Kijk, met op het gas gaan was het nog te managen. Maar ja, Lift oversteer geloof ik noemen ze dat. Dat was echt ja, waardeloos. Yes, we lost 2 places in that last bus stop. So really have to put my head down and try to get this monster back into second place. But can we do it? Can we do it? Abusing the overtake button on every straight. Brake balance had ik voorop staan. As we see Get Gaming P1 totally messing it up and putting it into the wall. And yeah, it was not just me. All of the guys had a lot of problems with the car. Don't know if there were more people yeah, having the assists on, but yeah, with the little preparation that I get every round, I really needed it. And yeah, look at this, trying to ease him through the Eau Rouge Radion. As we skip ahead a little. Yes, Hippie overtook Screech and I'm now closing up on Screech and he loses the car and I can overtake him and thank you very much, P2 back again. And almost doing the same thing and Screech going to the pits, and that was something I didn't want to do. I wanted to go in the hearts for the whole race and go to the end. Ja, geen ABS nou. En heb ik net zo goed die joypad aan de kant kunnen leggen op dit mijn stuur. As we skip all the way to the end of the race, because yeah, just seeing me doing laps is not that much fun. As Hippie is into the pits with only 10% of fuel, but he had enough time because I was really fuel saving, so he had enough time to get in front of me again and yeah, keep the lead as we skip again. Going to the final lap. As my teammate, as you can see, is gaining on me. But will it be enough for him? As my tires are pretty worn, especially the rears are started to go off. Just the last stretch of the race. As Hippie is struggling with his fuel. Look at that is totally empty. Yep, totally empty. Yes, I just arrived too late. And my teammate on P3, so a good team effort for this race. Yeah, so difficult car, but with help from the assists I managed to get a P2. But yeah, for the mayhem I caused, I got yeah, a penalty afterwards, so it cost me a point in the championship. Yeah, after that we had a race on the Cirque de Lessart for the GT Open, and that was yeah, it was a pretty nice race. Again with the Group 3, Genesis, Hyundai. I'm gonna take something to drink. Yeah, I surprised myself with a P2 on the starting grid. So get on board. Yeah, let's see if we can nail the start. And here we go. The Genesis really horrible with on the start, always losing 1 or 2 positions. But the position I lost, I gained quite quickly again. As we go to the first straight. After this corner where you easily get a penalty. Nou, Kareltje, die is ook de oudste. Ik dacht altijd dat ik een oude bok was, maar ja, deze man die is ja, 61 geloof ik, dus dan word je altijd wel wat langzamer. Yes, Ryan served his penalty. I get handed the P1 position, and that was very nice of Ryan, as he now has to work his way through the field again. Making already 1 position on Smyrny. Lemons. Ja, het is Le Mans, Mr. Lemons. Mooi circuit ook, heerlijk circuit. As we see somebody going to, oh no, and another one. Karel and fireman both into the gravel at that hard braking point. Made my own mistakes there many times. As Ryan is having a nice battle with Ari for the P2 position, and now he can put his focus on me again. Yeah. Josje in de gravel. Ja, dat kan het nou Maxje noemen, hè? Yes, we go to the Porsche curves. First 5 laps on the mediums. And then it's whatever you want. Yes, Ryan again gets a penalty. You have to serve the penalties as soon as possible. So now I got some extra time. Ja, papa deed het vaker, maar hij deed het van het weekend ook wel mooi. Met zijn mooie klapband. Yeah, as we skip ahead, we go all sideways, a bit much on the curb. As Ryan is starting to make up a lot of ground, dropping Ari in P3. Can I keep Ryan behind me? As we put in a 3:59 and Ryan does a 3:57. I think I can safely say it will be hard to keep Ryan behind. To see what happened here, because something happened. Smirny just outbrakes himself, gets on track, and yeah, that was a bit of a shame for Ari. Got stuck behind Smirny. But very beautiful, opportunistic move of Yves the Dutch. Is now Ryan is really trying to catch me. Bedoel je Smirny? Ja. Ja, die heeft geen geluk. Die heeft echt geen geluk. Hij kan mijn tempo wel rijden. Maar hij heeft gewoon geen geluk, heb ik het idee. Ik weet niet wat het is met die jongen, maar het zit hem niet mee. So go to TV cam for a pretty nice straightforward overtake. At least that's what I thought, but EF the Dutch is quite fast in the corners also. So we just look at Ryan, still behind, about a second. Smyrny tries it again on the outside, but that is not really possible here. A pretty nice battle for P3. A lot of slipstreaming. Now he is on the inside. Can he keep the spot? Yes, he makes it stick. Very nice. But now he will have the fastest driver behind him. Yes, I have also a very fast driver behind me now. Yeah. Yes, those two are still battling, and the Dutch overtakes Smyrny again. And now it's just a case of pedal to the metal for EF the Dutch. Yes, Ryan is still behind me. Again, almost 2 seconds faster than my lap time. Ja, ach, ik krijg na de pers, maar ben jij het man? Nou zie ik pas. Haha, die nummer 4 uiteraard. Haha. Lekker mannetje, ik zie het nu pas dat jij het bent man. Was goed pik. En een heel sneaky is hij ertussen. Die nummer 4 uiteraard, zegt hij dan ook nog. Lekker hoor. Ja, Erik is belachelijk snel man. Dat zeg ik, die moet gewoon samen met Ryan, moeten ze allebei 200 kilo erbij hebben in die auto man. Prestatiegewicht. Yeah, it's Ryan is now in a bit of fuel saving mode, I think. Just staying behind, bumper drafting, trying to get some distance between us and P3, EF the Dutch. Ja, dat helpt echt wel hoor, als je een snelle auto hebt. Dan kun je in ieder geval nog de rechte stukken bijbenen. Ja, bij derde gat heb ik echt een slechte auto gekozen met die Hyundai. Die Hyundai Genocide. Let's see how the fuel load and tires compare. Yeah, Ryan used a whole lot less fuel than I did. Tires are pretty similar. It's pure on fuel, and EF the Dutch even used a whole lot more. Smyrny is pretty equal with Ryan. Ja, saaie race, ja, gebeurt zo vaak, hè. Ja, Zetto, oké. Lekker man. Ik heb van de week de GT4 pack erbij genomen. Ik heb die Season Pass gekocht voor €25. En heb ik nu de GT4 auto's erbij. En dan ergens in de winter krijgen we de Britse GT auto's erbij. Vanaf donderdag krijgen we een nieuw seizoen voor die Assetto Corsa waar ik aan meedoe. En dan hebben we GT4 en GT3's door elkaar rijden. Ja, klopt. Klopt. Dat stimmt. Ja, anders hadden ze hem nooit uit moeten brengen als hij niet naar de PS5 had gekund. Ja, hadden ze hem echt niet uit moeten brengen. Dan hadden ze hem gewoon moeten wachten tot de PS5. Anders had het nergens opgeslagen, joh. Nou, ik geef één tip. Begin gewoon met die carrière even een stuk, even het een en ander halen aan track knowledge en dat soort dingen. En hij geeft zelf aan waar je op dat moment voor bezig bent aan punten. En dan gewoon werken naar de safety rating toe, zodat je die kan verhogen. En dan kun je op een gegeven moment die ranking races rijden. Daar ben ik nog steeds mee bezig. Ik moet nog 6 punten geloof ik. En dan kan ik daar als het goed is ook mee beginnen. Ja, het is echt, echt de basis een beetje leren. Ja, het is wel inderdaad dat 99% van de PS4 spellen mee kunnen genomen worden, ja. Naar de PS%. Typo. Track medals, safety rating. Ja, klopt. Ja, je hebt bijna alle track medals nodig. En safety rating moet op 70 staan als ik het uit mijn bolle hoofd goed heb. En ik geloof 90 aan track medals. Vanaf morgen ga ik ook weer de party openzetten van ons. Mooi zo man, mooi zo. Kunnen we weer een beetje slap houden, hè? Yeah, Sir Ryan still is fuel saving his nuts off behind me. Is E of the Dutch burning his fuel like crazy. And Smyrny is doing quite well. Ari is also at the end of his fuel tank. Karel doing pretty good on his fuel. As fireman also still doing pretty good. As we coming up to the pits, now we can see how much Ryan has saved in my slipstream. That will be 9%, and it's 1 minute 50 seconds. 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 1 minute quite a lot, as Yves the Dutch has pretty much used all of his fuel. And that's the difference between 9%. Yeah, now it was up to me to try and keep up with Ryan. But that's easier said than done. As you could see on the lap times, my fastest lap 3:59.2, and that's an easy lap time for Ryan, so yeah. Wanneer ik de PS5 ga kopen. Ik ben er nog niet uit of ik hem ga kopen. Als ik het ga kopen, dan ben ik altijd wel wat later dan iedereen. Maar ja, ik ben erg aan het twijfelen tussen een PC en de PlayStation 5. Omdat ik tegenwoordig de laatste jaren eigenlijk alleen maar racegames doe. En andere games mij niet meer echt aanspreken. Er zijn echt heel weinig games die mij echt vast kunnen pakken. Wat ik vroeger wel had, dat ik een game gewoon 3-4 keer uit kon spelen. Dat ik er helemaal gek van was. Dat heb ik niet meer. Ik kom dat soort games niet meer tegen. The Last of Us deel 2, dat kan er één zijn, maar die is voor de PS4. Zit ik op te wachten dat ik die kan lenen, want ja, kopen weet ik niet of ik dat wel zou willen. Maar ja, dus ik ben echt heel erg aan het twijfelen. Om toch een gaming PC te nemen en heel dicht bij de muur. En dan ja, voor Assetto Corsa, Competizione, iRacing, Race Room, in dat soort games te gaan zitten in plaats op de PS5. Maar sowieso zou ik eerst mijn spaarpot weer moeten vullen om één van de twee te kunnen kopen. Aangezien ik ja, pas geleden bijna zo'n €400 uitgegeven heb aan stuur en headset. Dus ja, voorlopig is mijn spaarpotje leeg, dus het duurt nog wel even. Ja, heb ik gehoord, ja. Maar het is... ik wil ze allebei even proberen. Want de een is... ja, ik weet niet of Race Room nou meer... ja, er zat een verschil tussen iRacing en Race Room. En ik weet even niet meer welke wat had, maar de ene is wat realistischer qua opvangen van de auto. En de andere is uitbreken. En ik weet niet meer welke wie wat nou was. Ja, kijk ja, iRacing is wat meer in de lijn van mensen die ik ken. Zoals ik wil heel graag met Alekna zou ik heel graag een keer wat races willen gaan doen. En die doet eigenlijk alleen maar iRacing wat dat gaat. En of dat ook zo gaat gebeuren. En ik ken nog een aantal jongens die ik van een live event ken. Die ook in de iRacing zitten. Dus ja. Maar ik ga ze zeker allebei, als ik een PC heb, ga ik ze zeker allebei proberen. Ja, het is inderdaad goedkoper deze room, want dat is alleen aanschaf van de game en iRacing is aanschaf plus ja, banen en auto's kopen. En dat is een beetje nep, vind ik wel, want ik heb zoiets van het is of het een of het ander. En iRacing wil een beetje dubbelop. Maar ja, dat zeg ik. Ik wil ze allebei proberen. En ja, kijken hoe het voelt. Ja, Race Room is gratis inderdaad. Maar dan moet je die pakketten nog kopen. Ja. Ja, en dat zeg ik weet ik bij iRacing betaal. Zo, hallo. Betaal je contributie om het zo maar te zeggen. Plus dat je nog de pakketten moet kopen. En dat vind ik dan weer een beetje jammer. Maar ja, ik ga het gewoon proberen. Ik ben bezig om een PC los te krijgen. Even DTM en Formule 3, oké. Ja, ik wil echt voor de... Oké. Deze is makkelijker om te beginnen. Ja, ik vind het belangrijkste dat GT's... wat verdorie, ik probeer op te staan, maar dat wil niet helemaal. De GT-auto's moeten er voor mij in zitten. En ja, DTM lijkt me ook schitterend om te doen. Formule-auto's ben ik niet zo geïnteresseerd meer in. Ja, kijk, GT3 en Porsche Cup is zo, dat lijkt me heerlijk om te gaan rijden. Zelfs de lagere klassen zoals die, wat ik dan zie van iRacing, hoe noem je dat? Als je begint dat je in de Mazda MX-5 terechtkomt. Dat lijkt me ook heel leuk om te doen. En ja, gewoon daar, dat soort races, dat wil ik heel graag. Ja, Mazda Cuppie, ja. Ja, WTCC, BTCC, dat soort dingen, dat vind ik... Nee, Touring Car, GT, allemaal van dat soort spul. Ik heb veel Formule 1 gespeeld vroeger. En de LMP's vond ik vroeger ook leuk. Maar ja, tegenwoordig vind ik het leuker om met de GT's te rijden en de... Ik zou van de week eens streamen. Kijk, ja, is goed jongen, is goed. Ja, want de race room zie je niet zoveel van. Je ziet ja, meer van iRacing dan dat je van race room ziet. as the race still progresses. Sorry for all the Dutch talk, but yeah. Yes, we just did a 3:57, and with 20 minutes to go, I'm still on Ryan's tail. I'm sure Ryan can do a whole lot more. As you can see the lap times of Ryan, 3:55. Losing the slipstream. And EF the Dutch also in the 3:57s. Ja, je kan volgens mij als je een beetje... ja, er werd toen ooit eens tegen mij gezegd, je kan iRacing en RaceZoom in principe op een aardappel draaien. En dat vond ik wel een beetje overdreven, denk ik. Je moet toch wel een beetje computer hebben. Maar ik heb zoiets van, als ik in ieder geval een basis... ja, een basiscomputer heb, om het zo maar te noemen, dan moet het in ieder geval speelbaar zijn. Maar omdat ik dan ook wil gaan streamen, ja, zal ik toch het een en ander extra moeten hebben. Maar het belangrijkste is voor mij op dit moment om die PC binnen te halen. Ik heb er eentje op het oog. Ja, ik heb alle ins en outs voor wat ik voor iRacing nodig heb. Heb ik op mijn telefoon staan. En zodra ik die PC binnen heb, laat ik die even door mijn buurman even goed bekijken. Om te kijken of hij zeg maar iRacing waardig is. Zo niet, dan kan hij dingen veranderen voor mij die ik nodig heb. En dan kunnen we aan de slag, zeg maar. Ik hoop dat ja, toch wel binnen nu en een half jaar voor elkaar te hebben. Ik heb namelijk een redelijk leuke deal voor die PC. Degene die heeft eigenlijk de PC niet nodig. Behalve dan af en toe even iets bekijken in de mailbox. En ja, de PC is al aardig wat jaartjes oud. Dus ik hoop hem voor een redelijk goede iPad of een, ja, noem ze een tablet om te ruilen. En dan ja, kan ik daar verder mee aan de slag. Maar ja, dat zeg ik, zal er heus wel wat een en ander aan moeten doen. Maar dat kan ik pas zien als we hem binnen hebben. It's a pretty stupid penalty there. Into the pitch for some fresh tires. And yeah, putting in some fuel again. As we still have about 15 minutes. Yeah, going to P3 now. With a pretty solid race. Yeah, doing two things at once now. Trying to keep everybody entertained and trying to give you a bit of a race report, but at the moment we are chatting about PCs for iRacing and Race Room. The question was if I will buy a PS5, but still don't know if I will do that. Because I don't know if I will play other games than racing games, and yeah, iRacing, Assetto Corsa Competizione and Race Room on the PC are something I really would like to do. But at the moment, still on PS4. Oké, iRacing ook op PS5. Oké, daar heb ik nog niks van gehoord, joh. Maar dan ben ik bang dat je dan toch weer tekort komt. En dat wil ik dan eerst echt zien voordat ik dat om dat zo te zeggen, voordat ik dat echt ga geloven. Ja, maar dat is hetzelfde met Assetto Competizione. Als je het verschil ziet tussen PS4 en PC, beeld is zo'n groot verschil. Ik heb van de week een stukje van een race zitten kijken op PC van Assetto Corsa Competizione met de tv-cam. En dat zag er eigenlijk net zo uit als dit. En als je bij Midweek Racing gaat kijken, die je dan ook met de tv-cam uitzenden, moet ik eigenlijk eerlijk zeggen dat het er niet, eigenlijk niet, het ziet er niet uit, om het zo maar te zeggen. Oh, and look at me doing something illegal. Oh, oh, oh. Braking with a penalty just before the corner, as we just get in front of E of the Dutch. Nice. A little illegal move there. Yes, we get another penalty. Bit of karma. Je hebt niks gezien. Ja, maar dat zeg ik wel. Ik, als ik hier wat op de PlayStation doe, op internet, het is allemaal traag en ja, ik weet niet. Ik vind het nooit echt prettig om iets op internet te doen met de PS4. Het stoort mij altijd. Ik kan wel eens kijken of het werkt. Maar dan, ja, dan moet het echt goed werken. Want als het een beetje is zoals Assetto Corsa, dan heb ik toch zoiets van, dan ga ik toch liever naar de PC. Dat het echt op zeg maar 100% werkt. Dan dat ik op 80% zit. Maar ik kan het wel eens even bekijken. Yeah, I'm going to skip a bit forward. Because now only looking at laps. A bit empty laps. Yes, EF the Dutch is now right on my tail. Messed it up with a few little penalties. And now of the Dutch is going for the overtake. Oké, race room moet je op de harde schijf. Oké. Ja, ik heb niet heel gek veel op mijn harde schijf. En wat erop staat, ja, ik heb van de week heb ik hem weer een beetje geleegd. Dus dat zou ik nog wel eens kunnen kijken. Maar dat zeg ik, ja, ik ben toch bang dat PC toch al wat beter kan zijn. Dus als ik het voor mekaar krijg, dan wordt het toch de PC. Yes, I'm now in the slipstream of EF the Dutch, and yeah, we had some funny moments on the chat party, and he was asking me to push him along for the fastest lap in an extra point in the race. So I yeah, tried to help him, not to fight too much, hoping to also get a little bit closer to Ryan, who is yeah, right up the road, as you saw, was just in the distance there. De SSD, ja, de schijf laat ik natuurlijk gaan. Dat is lullig. Oké. Dat is wel leuk. WTCR Noordslijven. yeah, as you can see now, EF the Dutch is pretty fast through the Porsche curves, and I have a bit of trouble to keep up. As EF the Dutch now has the fastest lap, so glad to help. Yes, I still try to cling on, but yeah, very difficult when a driver is about 1.8 seconds faster without any slipstream. As you see now, he just pulled away and losing the slipstream. As we go forward, and as you can see, we are now in the last lap. And yeah, again, it will be nothing more, nothing less than P3 as Ryan takes the fastest lap from EF the Dutch, and EF the Dutch takes it back again. Yes, I put my personal best in. And Mr. Smirny, P4. Nice drive. And Adi and Karel, 5 and 6. So now we got 2 races left. And I think, yeah, I will show those 2. We'll finish this stream off with the last 2. This one is from the ISRL League Group 4 on Mount Panorama. I can tell you already, the Marmite Cup race I had to do in the Lancia. What was it? It was not. It was the Delta. I don't know anymore. But it was also a really horrible car to drive. And after 3 laps, I quit the race. I really was. Yeah. I had enough of it with the crazy cars of the Marmite Cup, and every time I went downhill in the car in practice or in the race, the car just took off and went into the wall. So now we only have the Group 4 race, and yeah, not the greatest start, but still in P6. Butt hurt, yeah, my butt hurts, yeah. Sitting too long in the chair now. Yes, we get on the inside of Ed Mary's, but yeah, he just lost a bit his car a little bit, and I got squeezed into the wall, losing 2 positions, and side by side with entry guy for a moment there, but yeah, not a real good start of the race. And I was in the Aston Martin, and really struggling with the downhill section also with this car. Somehow I don't have the confidence in the car downhill. Ja, dat leek erop, maar ja, we zaten met z'n drieën naast elkaar daar en hij verloor de auto een beetje. En dan krijg je een beetje dat pingpong effect van het spel. En dan, ja, kan dat gebeuren. So we go to the final chicane, where we get right up P7. And hoping to get something more out of the race than P8. Yeah, fuel wise we got a full tank for this race, 13 laps, so we have to refuel again as we overtake P7 and going to hunt down P6 and let's see if we can go even further up the grid. Pretty awesome track this. I really like the track. Just don't have a whole lot of confidence in the downhill section lately. On the braking I seem to make a lot of mistakes. Ja, dat is wel zo, maar het mooie vind ik van dit soort banen, dat je eigenlijk maar 2 rechte stukken hebt om in te halen. Is dat je zeg maar de auto voor je goed kan volgen, dat je een goed opzet voor het rechte stuk om hem te kunnen inhalen. En ja, dat maakt het voor mij toch altijd wel enigszins spannend om te doen. Een beetje zoals de race afgelopen weekend in Imola met de Formule 1. Dat je ook niet veel inhaalmogelijkheden hebt. Dat je echt ja, iemand in een foutje moet dwingen of ja, gewoon goed op iemands kont gaat zitten, zodat je de laatste bocht voor het rechte stuk ja, goed erop zit en dan in de slipstream er voorbij zou kunnen. Dat ja, vind ik leuk om te kijken en om te rijden. Zoals we nu ook met z'n vieren op een rijtje. Dat vind ik prachtig om te doen. As we go to the track cam. As you can see, almost outbraking myself. Almost in the back of Screech as we, yeah, okay, this one I want to go back to because I got a penalty for cutting a corner, and that was here, and it seems you can't do this, and that sucks because there's a wall, and if there wasn't a wall I would understand it, but yeah, it felt really strange to me that you can get a penalty there, but we had to serve it right away, and then yeah, you are absolutely screwed on this long straight. Because you lose a lot of time, not just the second penalty, but around 2.5 seconds, because you're losing so much momentum on the straight. Yeah, that it's really impossible to gain back so much time. So now we will skip a bit further ahead. Oh, let's see what happened here. Oh look, yeah, Screech goes wide, giving me a free spot. Ja, pittingang, jongen. Gekke huis hier, man. Gaat helemaal nergens over. Zo vaak gereset dat ik tegen de muur aan zat. Yeah, P5 going a bit wide. Giving me the slipstream. But not close enough to think about a move on him. As we go up the hill again. And the only thing you can do here is follow. And yeah, hope he makes a mistake. But that's the kind of mistake I'm talking about. But now I made it instead of him. So losing quite some time. Screech is was hoping he could make some kind of move on me, but just couldn't. So we take a little peek on board with Screech. Will he make the move? He definitely goes for it. And he makes it stick. Nice move from Screech. As I go into the pits and get rid of the medium. Skipping the pit stop and coming out on P10. Oh, wrong button. As we skip forward again, as we see more people are getting into the pits. And can we get some places from all those pitting people, or are we just out of luck? think we're just out of luck. Well, we made up one position. So skipping forward again. And closing up on GAD Gaming. And he just lets me go, and I am at the moment P6. Can I get in front of the guys in the pits? Not everybody. P7. So still gaining one position with people in the pits. And then skipping ahead again. And I think this was again another penalty for me, or not this time. I think I had two in this race. So not very lucky with the penalties, as we're making pretty much ground on the guys in front. But again, up the mountain, no chance to make any kind of overtake. Just try to keep it out of the wall and follow the car in front. As we now ride up RTM3 guy's tail and going for the overtake. As you can see, just made it in a bit of a drag race. And now it's head down and hunt down P5. So we will skip ahead. As you can see, we are doing pretty much 1 second slower lap times than P5. So that will be very difficult to make up any more ground than we have done already. No penalty. I thought I had one more penalty like that, but as my teammate is in the pitch again for the final lap, going to the mediums. So that must have been his mandatory pit stop. So we skip ahead to the end of the race. This was pretty much it for this race. Yeah, so beginning of the race, first lap, a bit unlucky, but throughout the race I could get back to my starting position, and yeah, so not too bad at all in the hindsight. Yeah, as I said, normally we have the Marmite Cup, but yeah, with the car that we had to drive, it was really awful, even worse than the Infinity. So after 3-4 laps, I said to myself, well, you are doing this for fun, and this is not really fun, so let's quit the race. What I'm not usually do, but yeah, when it's not fun at all, I just think, well, this is it, and let's stop the race. So now for the last race of the evening. Again, Mount Panorama, but now for the GT Open Group 3 championship. We are driving in the dark. Starting at, well, P3 again. And yeah, hoping to get a bit lucky this time. Okay, here we go, countdown. Again, Yves Dutch false start. Therefore I made the false start. And yeah, losing not much. I must say, I want to go back for a moment and congratulate Karel for his P4 on the grid. Very good qualifying for him. Going on board with Karel. Tried to put it on the outside, but just couldn't make it. As we now go back on board with me for yeah, a little bit wide on the hard tire. Oh no, the medium tire that is. And again going wide. As we now will go to the TV cam. Let's see how that looks. That looks pretty awesome. And yeah, looks like we are putting some pretty distance between us and Karel already, but also Ryan and Yves Dutch are pulling a gap from me, and from this moment on I thought to myself, this is going to be a lonely race, as Karel has a big problem. Let's see. Yeah, braked way too late. Well, and losing some positions. Yes. Yeah, that was yeah, pretty sad for Karel after his good qualifying. Can he make it up? You never know. As we go back to the front with Ryan and EF the Dutch. As EF the Dutch goes a bit deep, but these two guys are in another league of the rest of the field, and that is pretty annoying sometimes, because as you can see, the gap just keeps growing, and that's sometimes pretty hard to swallow, and then you will overdrive the car and make mistakes like this. Yes, we will take a little look behind as Fireman makes a mistake and loses 2 positions. I love it when guys on the controller are pushing the button and make the headlights flash. Well, as you can see, from P7 to P1, it's a pretty big gap. You can see that on the mini map. Now on the start finish, and Fireman in the last chicane. Pretty crazy. As Ryan pulled the gap, and it looks like I got P2. Let's see where that happened. Okay, oh yeah, now I know. EF the Dutch just touched the grass on the right side, putting it into the wall, giving me P2. That was a big surprise for me. Flashing his lights at me, trying to put me off. As we will go to the back for a moment. Those guys are reasonably close to each other. As we now go up the mountain, following myself in the car of EF the Dutch. Who has made his life a bit harder than it should have been. And you can see how much faster he is in the downhill section. And I was way too far on the left hand side. So now he has a big opportunity, and I was weaving to make him a bit crazy, but I knew he would overtake me, so all in good fun. So we now give him a bit of a bump draft. Everything is restored as it was. So skipping ahead, and as you can see, that was another moment of me that I just could keep the car under control, but yeah, losing a lot of time. So we again will skip ahead. And you can see EF the Dutch is just making ground like crazy. Let's see how many. Yeah, he's already 2 seconds, well, 1 second faster. So skipping ahead even further to the first pit stops. 8% more fuel for me. And yeah, gaining a little bit time, but still not enough. So skipping ahead. Now Ryan is in the pitch, so we go on board with Ryan. And yeah, look at that, still ahead of us, way ahead of me. And those 2 guys, as I said, totally different league than the rest of the field. See if we can find a battle from them. Is the Dutch made a little mistake with a penalty. Going to the pitch. I am staying out and hoping to get in front of EF the Dutch, but that didn't work, because look at that, he's got plenty of time on me. So yeah, again skipping. Oh, look, again a big mistake from me. At this moment my let's say motivation was a bit gone. Physically I wasn't happy, and mentally I was at the wrong place also. And at this point I just gave up any hope for a P2, what was already impossible. But normally I always fight to the end. But mentally I was a bit broken at this point. So I just gave up and tried to complete the race. As Ryan goes to the pitch and I make another stupid mistake. And that's one of the pressure points in my racing, that when I am mentally not 100%, I will make that kind of mistakes and lose total focus and motivation to go to the maximum. As we lap fireman and go to the pitch with 20 minutes to go. And just driving all by myself. Yes, it looks like Karel retakes his P4 position that I was very happy about, that he was doing so good. I think at this moment he was about a minute behind me. So yeah, it was a real boring race for me, as these two guys are really heating up the battle. And I'm always glad that those guys have nice battles, but it would be nice if we have some more drivers to fill up the field and yeah, make the midfield a bit bigger, and maybe in the front also, so we have more battles in the race. Because as you can see, most of the drivers are very spread out. Yeah, if you would like to race in this yeah, very small league, you can contact me, and we'll try and fit you into the races. See now, they are really pushing the limits in the corners on the downhill section. Both a really good exit from out of the corner for the straight, and very nice overtake from EF the Dutch. Yeah, a little bit contact, but nothing major, nothing to scream about. That's part of racing. As we go on the first straight, I can see also, I think, a battle for, I think, P4. Oh, he tried it on the outside. I will go to P4. No, it's P5 and 6 for a moment. Just want to look here, because the guys in front are going up the mountain. And will Ari take Rashford in a pretty straightforward, yeah, slipstream battle? Come on. Oh wow. Yeah, you can set up the car. The cars are BOP, but setup is free. You can set up your own car. So Ari has put his gearing a bit low. That's why he didn't yeah, fly by Rashford. And the same is for Ryan. He also has pretty short gearing as he goes into the pits. Pretty surprising. Let's see. Yeah, I have way too much fuel, I think. skip forward again. Okay, let's see. Yves the Dutch to the pitch. Refueling now. Ryan through the last corner. Ryan through the first corner. And there is Yves the Dutch just in front of him. And look at those lap times, 2 minutes flat. And 2 minutes, 0.3. Unbelievable, those lap times. I got a 2:1:15, that's my fastest. So 1.2 seconds slower than the fastest lap of the race. As Ryan is trying to hit every wall he can see. Look at that speed through that corner, man. Unbelievable. Just throwing the car in every corner. Unbelievable. Skipping ahead, staying with Ryan. Going back to mine perspective and going forward a bit faster. Yes, I am not planning to make a mistake, but making one, well, yeah, pretty silly mistake, but as I said, my focus was totally gone, and skipping forward, I was really, yeah, fed up with this race. Just couldn't get any consistent lap times in. And at this moment I even tried to put some music on my phone, because I had over a minute on P4, so I was yeah, pretty done with the race. Tried to put some music on, put my arm out of the window of the car, so to speak, and get the car to the finish line. So if that doesn't say enough of how I was yeah, in this race at this moment. Again, almost going all the way around, losing a lot of time, but not taking it serious anymore, this one. And even doing this kind of stupid stuff. And give you a little idea, that's P4 on the back straight, and I'm on the first straight of the track. So yeah, nothing to worry about. At this moment I had some music on, and yeah, tried to finish the race with a 2:26 lap time. but totally not focused. Not having any fun at the moment. So that, yeah, was a bit my race at that moment. Yes, the guys in front doing their last lap as if it is nothing, and for me this was a bit of a special finish to the race. No tires, but no fuel, and finishing the race. Yeah, so again P3 in a very boring race for me. Not one of my best performances, and yeah, wasn't really that serious into the race. But yeah. Yeah, I want to congratulate Karel for his P4 and Ari for his P5. Great efforts. Beresford also. And the two fast guys, you have the Dutch Erik and Horny Ryan. Yeah, so that was the last race for tonight that I wanted to show. Now we are all back up to speed with all the races, and the reason why I did it like this today is because now I can do all the races and stream, and I don't have to make any more videos except for the Fugu Frenzy. That's the only race I will make videos of, but the rest of the... Okay, something is going on. Failed to reconnect to the network. What is going on? And the game is not connected. Okay. Okay. Well, we got a network problem. But as I said, I will stream all the races from now on. Yeah, I know. Stop doing that. Yeah, the first stream will be on Thursday with a new season of Assetto Corsa Competizione. Again with the guys from Sonic Sim Racing, with a new setup. Yeah, we got 10 races, and we doing it with GT4 and GT3 cars. We all have to drive both cars. The first 5 I will be in the GT4. In the second half of the season I will be driving the GT3, so that will be yeah, something to look forward to. Then on the Friday we still have some races for the ISRL. Then on the Sunday we have the GT Open, and then on Monday we got Adventure Racing. So at the moment we will have 4 streams a week, and then yeah, it's going to be a bit easier for me to yeah, get some content out and yeah, do less videos. But yeah, for today, this is it. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a bit of a different stream. A lot of Dutch talk and ja. Je hebt net de laatste gemist. Ik was weer aan het afsluiten. Leuk dat je er was. Bedankt voor het kijken, kerel. Toppie toppie, zoals gewoonlijk. En yeah, if you enjoyed it, this bit of a different stream, then put your thumbs up, maybe subscribe, and check out the next stream on Thursday. Nou, het was niet heel spannend, Jan. Dus je hebt niet heel veel gemist. Alleen maar hoe ik ja, eigenlijk geen zin meer had om te racen op het einde, het laatste kwartier. Beetje kansloze race op P3. Maar ja, dat heb je wel eens. But for now, guys and girls, thanks for watching and I will see you next time. Have a good night, stay safe, and all that good stuff. Yeah, sure, I got the podium. But see you later, guys. Bye bye. Zwai zwai.